right, folks, we're back with Men's Elite as the Greyhounds and Mariners face off in the second game for both of these teams. Greyhounds would win their first game 3-2 over the Comets as they attack quickly here. Steve Gregory along the far side boards, looking cross rink to Mike Malloy. Blocked aside shot. I believe that was saved by Gianni San Rocco, and the Mariners will work out. Another cross rink pass here. Up high shot. Just goes wide by Johnny Ruiz. As the Greyhounds control back in their own zone. Number 8, Ryan Consalvo. Across to Corey Wilson. Shot. Good back block there by Pat Luckenbach. Now Wilson again, shot. Dangerous in front. Goes wide, shot, score! That is number 8, Ryan Consalvo, following up on the rebound of the missed shot by Corey Wilson. Clearly a missed shot on purpose by Corey. Perfect bounce off the boards there, and Consalvo bangs it home for the Greyhounds. No goal. As the Greyhounds control off the face-off once again. Number 19, Cody Hollingsworth. Up to 55, Dennis Hickey. As they control behind their net, Steve Cyan along the near side boards. Looking in the middle, but Scotty Viniziali takes it away. Trying to drive to the net as Steve Cyan's on him tight. Fredrickson. Slicing and dicing in the slot. Greyhounds knock it away. Luckenbach at the point. Looking down low. To Viniziali. Cycling for the Mariners as he fends off a man. Viniziali trying to create some space for himself here. Hickey on him now. Viniziali shifty. Over to Schnitsky. Shot goes wide. Viniziali again has it. Taken away this time by Dennis Hickey. He finds Mike Henry along the near side. Henry. Toe drags to the middle. Over to Cyan. Good block by Luckenbach. But the Greyhounds turn around. And they're up the far side again as Caleb Griffin controls behind the net. Looking for a slot pass, but nobody's home. As Steinberg sprints back. Now the Greyhounds will attack again as they finish off their change. Dom DeVito in deep for the Greyhounds. Now number 14, Jake Miller along the far side boards. Up high, Greyhounds control. Griffin over to Miller. Now DeVito. Back down low to Miller. 21, Nick Kilcorson on the forecheck now. Greyhounds with 3 guys along the near side boards. As they come away with it, DeVito, Griffin. Now DeVito. Down low once again. Miller looking to circle out in front. Shot. Good block there by 33, Nick DeVito. The twin brother of Dom. Facing off against each other for the first time here at the 2025 Men's Elite Weekend 1 in Edison, New Jersey. As Ryan Steinberg will carry behind his net. Settle things down, telling his D partner to change, and now Steinberg will leave it for Chris Carnival, and Steinberg works a change. Carnival surveys the scene, doesn't like what he sees. Works it over as the Greyhounds attack now. 29, Jacob Marr on the forecheck. Handed down by Carnival, who one-hands it, keeps the zone. Calls for the high stick. Not called. Consalvo keeps it in again. Now, number 8, that is Consalvo. Greyhounds looking across, and a great save by Gianni San Rocco. Pushing across. Explosive save there by St. Roch, who unfortunately didn't get to windmill there, but still a great arm, shoulder save. Just getting his body in the way, and all Pat McCall can do is look to the heavens as he's robbed by the co-commissioner. Now Wilson tries to backhand it on Gregory along the far side boards. To Consalvo, back down low to Wilson, creating some space, looking for Gregory. Bucks there. Wilson creates another turnover. Excuse me, that's Mike Malloy. Trying to cycle down low, looking in front. Wilson, I thought he was going to wrap it. He had an opportunity there, but Mariners defender was on him. Wilson, small in stature but strong in power, as he fends off a defender twice the size of him. Looking in front, San Rocco tries to glove it down. Rebound is put on, but San Rocco paddle down, keeps it out. Chernitsky tries to sauce up to Venetiali. That doesn't work. Greyhounds dump in. Mariners cycle around. 17, Dylan Irizarry looking up, but Greyhounds create another turnover. Now, that's Eddie Urban looking for a pass to Bendorf. Excuse me, that's Urban up front. Wargan got that play started as the Mariners get their forecheck going. With a little over 4 minutes to play here in the first period. Greyhounds lead 1-0. Greyhounds resetting behind their net. Dennis Hickey has Hollingsworth open on the near side. He goes to it. The patented gold shoes. Looking to sauce it up. Nice hand-eye there by Steve Sion as I'm rejoined by my color analyst, Ben Berger, who's also focused on preparing his Hyenas team for their next game coming up shortly. Greyhounds get on the forecheck. Hickey teaming up with Henry. Hickey has some space. Hollingsworth down low. Sion trying a little finesse play to get that over the shoulder, but San Rocco had the post sealed. As Greyhounds go up high, Ruiz with a good takeaway, and here go the Mariners. Looking for some offense, and they're not going to get it here as Henry turns the other way, trying to power move towards the net, but it's taken away by the Mariners.
Guy, you got that door, right? Hey, behind you!
Now Mariners attacking, poked away. Steinberg looks for his teammate Henry, but it's turned over once again. Now Nick Carter looking in front. Can't get it to the net. Shot. Good save by Carrick Davis. Rebounds there. But the Greyhounds come away with it. Greyhounds looking to gain the zone. Chernitsky with a good takeaway. Strong at the line. Mariners entering the zone there well, but another takeaway by the Greyhounds, and here come the Greyhounds. Kill course. Looking for a shot. Good defense by the Mariners. Miller, shot, save, rebound. Can't put it home. Miller, shot once again. And a good save by San Rocco. Quick to the butterfly to make two good pad saves to keep this 1-0.
Kill course with a fantastic move in the D zone to tie up the other team's stick, get it out of the zone, get some good opportunity there. They had 3 or 4 shots there because of that small move that he made in the D zone.
Defense turns into offense here at the Men's Elite weekend as Miller controls again, but a good block by Chernitsky. Greyhounds working it down low. Mariners looking to chip out. Shot goes high and wide. Number 81, Corey Fredrickson. Up to 25, Scott Venetiali. Scott Luckenbach trailing. Venetiali tries a little backhand move, but it can't go through the defender. As the Greyhounds attempt to enter the zone, but do it illegally, and they're offside. I believe Miller is a little bit too ambitious there as he talks with the ref, as he usually does. Not too happy with the call, but these refs are just as elite as the players playing this weekend. As the Mariners control off the face-off, Fredrickson gains the zone. Looking down low to Venetiali, just pops off his stick. Tries a toe drag, gets it through. Has some space here. Might try a shot, and he does, but Carrick Davis calmly, coolly, collectively covers it with 1:31 left here in the first period. Draw will be to the right of Carrick Davis, and it'll be Eddie Urban versus Chris Carnival on the draw. Carnival wins it. Cody Hollingsworth behind his own net. Looking up the far side boards for, that was Pat McCall on the left wing right now. Now they look forward once again for Mike Malloy.
Pat McCall is another one of those Midwest NBHL guys who got called up. Really cool thing about the Elite is getting guys from the non-traditional areas involved. He just makes a fantastic pass to Carnival for the goal.
And there you go. Another player that not a lot of people know. Last game it was Kleckner, and this game it's Pat McCall making it happen. Nice pass by Tristan Hofstrom out high as well to McCall, who finds Carnival wide open in the slot, and they make it 2-0 for the Greyhounds. Big goal there at the end of the first period as the captain Carter controls. Mariners lob it in, but that will be icing, as I believe that was Dylan Irizarry trying to catch up to it. So Pat McCall representing the Columbus Counts here at NBHL Elite in the Midwest Tier 2 division. Columbus Counts, I believe they were at the NBHL Championships last year. Now Wilson on the draw against his USA men's national team teammate, Johnny Ruiz, who cleans Corey Wilson. Paul Bissonette's biggest nemesis. Now Hollingsworth down to Wilson, looking across. Hollingsworth wasn't there back door, but Steve Gregory looking in front.
This Mariners
Knocked
team
away.
definitely focused on a ice hockey background. Just on the floor right now, you have 3 guys who have either played or currently play some sort of professional ice hockey. You can tell the draft strategy of Caldwell here was to get guys who are very involved in ice who can also translate over.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can get things going here. Mariners have not had a lot of offense so far. Carrick Davis with a couple nice saves, but I feel like the Mariners really got to get the forechecking cycle going. Compared to the last 2 teams, their forecheck pales in comparison from what we've seen so far. So this is the line to get it going for the Mariners with Viniziali, Fredrickson, Chernitsky, Carter, and Adrian Gager on defense. And of course, the mandatory pockets out by Gager. That's an NBHL staple. Chernitsky on the draw against the nose-face killer. Not cleanly won by either player, but Mariners control here. Carter shot, goes high and wide. Wilson has 2 men on him. Number 2, Dom DeVito up to Steve Gregory. Now here come the Greyhounds, 2-on-1 shot. Oh! And we have no goal on the play. Sounded like the buzzer went as he took the shot there, so very hard to tell.
It did go in, but the question is, was it before the buzzer or not? The referee was right in the perfect position to make that call. Great play, great shot, but looks like it's going to be a no goal.
So good quick shot there. I believe that Malloy knew how much time was left because he had a lot of time and space. But the refs decide no goal. Nice shot there by Malloy.
He had a 2-on-1 there, looked off his guy, and just, that was sometimes you can be selfish.
And in that situation, I feel like you have to. So Greyhounds take a 2-0 lead into the second period. They won their first game 3-2. Mike Henry, Steve Gregory, and Caleb Griffin with the goals in that one. And also Corey Wilson and Mike Malloy would pick up 2 assists. As for the Mariners, they would lose their first game 3-2 to the Apollo after allowing 3 goals in consecutive fashion. The Mariners would get 2 goals from Johnny Ruiz, and Nick DeVito and Aaron Huffnagel would collect assists in that one. Ryan Clifford made the start in the Mariners' first game, making 29 saves on 32 shots. And in net for this game, Gianni Sanrocco, whose favorite goalie is Dominic Hasek, and of course, as we all know, loves a good windmill. So we'll be looking for that in the second period, and possibly the third. So second period action about to get underway here between the Mariners and Greyhounds. As we have the top line out for the Mariners once again, who finished this first period. Chernitsky, Fredrickson, and Veneziali with Irizarry and Luckenbach on defense. As for the Greyhounds, they have Cyan, Hickey, Henry, Steinberg, and Dom DeVito to start the period. Greyhounds dump in, and Luckenbach will control. Not a lot of options here as he rims it around. Tar Chernitsky to center, working down low to support his teammate. Up to Fredrickson. Luckenbach takes it off his stick and dumps it in. And Mariners will look to get the forecheck going here. Luckenbach has a little time. Down low, shot. Good save by Carrick. Off the stick of Tar Chernitsky. Veneziali working his way through checkers. Veneziali, once again, he's been dangerous all game. Such a silky player. Fredrickson, backhand shot. Saved by Carrick Davis. And all around a great play for Fredrickson to get that pass off on his backhand. For Chernitsky to get the shot off. Really a tough angle in between his legs to choke down on that stick and get it off. And for Davis to come across and make that save, to be in good position. Not only make the save, but also cover that up. Mariners have not had a lot of second chances so far this game. Got to look for rebounds here, as you're not going to score a lot of clean goals on these elite goalies. So, Mariners looking to go forward on the draw. And Urban got a shot, but again, Davis was there to make the save, so Greyhounds turned around. Miller in on the forecheck. Good move there by, I believe that was Huffnagel in the corner. Now Wargan looking across, but tipped away. Greyhounds working out now. Miller content to just dump it in. Kilcorson on the forecheck, but Mariners work it free. Now it's taken away once again. Looking in front. Hofstrom down low. Along the near side. Continues to work out high. Backhands it into the corner. And the Greyhounds are going to need a change here, so Mariners will take possession. Looking to gain the zone, but Morgan not ready for it. Great forecheck by 94 for the Greyhounds. Looking out in front. But it's sticked away. That was Jacob Archambault with a good forecheck for the Greyhounds. As the Mariners turn it around, and they're in the Greyhound zone now. Working down low, but a good takeaway. Another turnover here. Shot. Easily gloved by Davis off the stick of Huffnagel, who spun away from his defender there. Got a quick shot on net, but it was going high. Carrick Davis alertly catches it, and there will be a draw to his left, directly in front of the Mariners bench. Shot one, draw one by the Mariners, shot by Ruiz, blocked to the side. Now they work in the corner. Up high to Gager. Shot, no, pass. Good look, but Hollingsworth was there to poke it away. Now Mariners still working in the zone here. Best shift so far from the Mariners, who finally get some sustained pressure in the Greyhound zone, but Hollingsworth a good takeaway there. Hofstrom tries to chip out. Gager goes down, and now the Greyhounds with a 2-on-1. Carnival cross to Hofstrom, hands it. Thought that could have been hand on net, but no. Greyhounds trying to work it to the point, but it pops out, and Malloy has it now. DeVito across for Steinberg. He dumps it in. Wilson along the near side boards, up high. Good block by Scotty Veneziali. Mariners looking a little bit gassed right now. Another shot. Glove down. Rebound was also stopped by Gianni San Rocco. Mike Malloy looking for a little tip in front, and I believe he got a piece of that. San Rocco with good positioning on the first and second shot. And he keeps this 2-0 game. Greyhounds leading with 6:19 to go in the second period. Chernitsky battling with Wilson in the face-off dot. Buckenbuck up to Fredrickson. Now Tar Chernitsky looking for a shot. Great block there by DeVito. Chernitsky gets it back though. Working down low. Has a man cutting. Can't find him. Looks again. But the Greyhounds, odd man rush here. 2-on-1, 3-on-2. Shot. Oh, save. Faked the shot by Wilson. Found Gregory. But San Rocco comes up with a huge save to make it, keep it 2-0. Now looking out in front. Save and then a post by Malloy. As the Mariners reeling right now in their own zone. But Fredrickson's there to take it away. And the Mariners are going to work a change. Fredrickson up high, Veneziali, shot, score! And just like that, the Mariners get themselves back in this game. Little pass there by Eddie Urban to Scott Veneziali. Makes this game 2-1 with 5:25. And that save is what got it all started there for the Mariners. You need a big goal big save and a big goal. That's how you draw it up. Mariners get themselves back in this game. As the Greyhounds are on the attack again. Cyan to Hickey, goes through one. But the Mariners follow up. Urban. Now Wargan shot. Good block there by number 8, Consalvo. And the Mariners have a little bit of momentum going right now. After getting that goal, they hadn't been in the Greyhound zone for much of this game, anything sustained at least, and now they have another draw, looking to get it going once again. It's Urban, battles with Hickey, Hickey retreats to below the goal line, lobs up to Henry, Henry along the far side boards, back across to Hickey, Mariners strong at the line, Wargan has Consalvo on him, fights him off, lobs it up. Henry with an easy takeaway. Henry walks in, Cyan, across to Hollingsworth. Pass across again. Sticked away and good defense by the Mariners, but again, another takeaway by Steve Cyan. Looks up high, but Scotty Wargan gonna make it happen here for the Mariners now. Jake Miller takes it away from Nick Carter. Backhand shot. Gianni San Rocco there to make the blocker save. Here comes Carter, the captain. Across, up high, back across, looking in front, shot, save, rebound. And somehow that ends up in the net. It looked like Davis and the Greyhounds clogged the crease there and they were going to keep that out, but little backhand shot, forehand shot off the post, off his elbow, off the blocker, then off his mask, and then it looked like it hit off Johnny Ruiz. So Mariners get a fortunate bounce, and that's exactly what they needed there to tie this game at 2. And after all the Greyhounds' pressure early in this game, the Mariners get 2 quick goals, and we're all square once again with a little over 2 minutes to go. But Greyhounds attacking once again. Now Mariners turning it up. Mariners. 86 Huffnagel shot. Excuse me, that was Ruiz taking that shot. He received the pass from Huffnagel. Mariners along the near side boards. Gager spins away, backhand pass, but didn't pick his head up at the second that he needed to as Miller takes it away. Backhand shot, save, rebound, and Johnny Ruiz keeps that off the line somehow, some way, keeping this game tied at 2. Hollingsworth, ooh, nice dangle there by Irizarry. Get that out of danger. Sox pass in front. And number 19, Carlos Fournier Jr. tried to bat that out of the air, but it just went wide. Steinberg behind his own net. McCall back to Steinberg. Body's moving for the Greyhounds here. McCall bumps to Carnival. DeVito can't reach it. Bendorf behind his own net. Brendan Bendorf rims it around. On the near side, Fredrickson rims it back the other way. Meets the alley. Across to Chernitsky. Blows past McCall. Chernitsky's in here. Shot. Oh, just fans on it. He tried to go quick from the forehand to the backhand. Excuse me, backhand to forehand. He couldn't get it off. One guy on him tight. Tarshanitsky has it again. His shot's in. He scores. A great shot there by Tarshanitsky, and the Mariners make it 3-2. Mariners have turned this game completely around. Great keep there by Gower. Nice little feed by Freddie. And Tarshanitsky makes no mistake, saying, yeah, give me the ball. I bury those all day. And it's 3-2 Mariners. As we have 1:30 left in the second period here. Who's going to strike next? Gregory. To Wilson. Back to Gregory. Shot. Good save by Gianni San Rocco, who slows down the Greyhounds' momentum here. That's a big save for the Mariners, who literally just took the lead. Don't want to give it up that easily. Mariners win the draw, but Wilson in on the forecheck. Up high to Gregory. Shot was blocked. Now 29, Jacob Morrow. Good takeaway out of the air there. Malloy has a shot. Score! Mike Malloy with a spinning shot. And the Greyhounds immediately respond to the Mariners' goal. Great play by Jacob Morrow to keep things going there for his team. Getting a shot blocked, getting on the rebound. Mike Malloy follows up, gets it on his forehand. He makes no mistake, and you cannot give a national team player that much room and space in the slot. So now, under a minute to go here in the second period, all square at 3. Malloy down to Gregory. Gregory looking out high. Good save by San Rocco, as Wilson didn't quite get all of that. Still a good hard shot, but I've seen Wilson go bar down from that area on a one-timer, as Gager just lost his man for a split second, and with Corey Wilson, a split second is a split second too much. As Malloy's on the draw for the Greyhounds. One to the boards. Looking in front for Gregory. Gregory, time and space, but it's knocked away. Now Carter. Across. Ruiz. Shot. Save. Huffnagel took that shot. Now Ruiz chips it back down low to Huffnagel. Huffnagel using his big body to shield the defenders. But Corey Wilson supporting down low, makes a nice stick play, knocks it away, and the Greyhounds are out now as there's just 5 seconds to go. And the Mariners will try to kill this or maybe get a quick shot on that. Nope. Not enough time for Huffnagel there to get a shot off, and going to the third period, tied 3-3.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever. It introduces new rules but keeps one thing intact: adrenaline. So it's with honor and pride that we present to the world all of the above into one sport. Hockey ball, the game born in the North that can be played from the mountains to the ocean, and from America to Europe, all the way to the land of the rising sun. Napper. Anyone, anywhere.
All right, folks, and we are back for the third period. Mariners and Greyhounds tied at 3. Mariners looking for their first win of the weekend. Greyhounds looking for their second. As players line up, await Carrick Davis to make his way. Always so calm and net, never rushed is Carrick Davis. And you never should be as the goalie. You're the most important player in the team. So Greyhounds get it in. Luckenbach trying to control here. Hickey has it. Luckenbach on him. Looking for the point, but that's covered. The stick is held a little bit by the Greyhounds player, but no harm, no foul. As the Mariners exit. Little flip on net there. Carrick Davis can't control it. Greyhounds insulate him well, don't allow a shot on net as Gager controls. Now both pockets out for him. Hickey bats it out of the air to Cyan, looking back door to Henry. Can't thread the needle there as Freddie now goes through one. Henry, excuse me. I believe that's Consalvo back on D for the Greyhounds. Pokes it away. Now Mariners in front. Again, Greyhounds strong on defense. Protecting the slot very, very well all game so far. Greyhounds try a long stretch pass, but Carter's there to knock that away from Miller. Nice move by Fredrickson looking in front. Little tip there by Urban. Just goes wide. Urban down low. So I believe Caleb Griffin and Nick Kilcourse and Ryan Consalvo all on him, and they converge, take the ball away. Consalvo, backhand sauce, up the far side boards. Now Miller looking to attack. Good defense by Forneris Jr. Now, Greyhounds look to work in front. Down low behind San Rocco. Michigan, no. Haven't seen a Michigan attempt yet today. Hopefully get to see one by the end of the weekend. As the Mariners control. Up the slot, great pass. Wargan on a breakaway, backhand. Good save by Carrick Davis to stretch his glove and left pad keeps that out as Kilcourts just dumps in. Bendorf takes it as his team works a change as well. Bendorf with ample time and space will walk it up near side now, going across to the far side. Ruiz dangles through Carnival. Ruiz, backhand shot. Good save by Carrick Davis. Ruiz couldn't get any elevation on that backhand. As Hofstrom dumps in, and Gianni San Rocco gives us a little windmill there. Completely necessary on a easy dump in save by Hofstrom. Now Carnival on the draw. Against, I believe that's Forneris Jr., yep. On the draw for the Mariners. Wins it back. Irizarry rims it around. Luckenbach takes it. Up to Huffnagel, it pops off his stick. Hofstrom now. Takes a check. And Forneris Jr. there once again to create some pressure. Now Irizarry, the near side to Ruiz. Irizarry tries to keep it away. San Rocco piles it to the side. Irizarry with Hofstrom pressuring him hard here. Good shift by Hofstrom to maintain the pressure. The call follows up. Now Carnival has it. Throws it on net. Goes underneath. Huffnagel. Up to Luckenbach. Too far for him. And this will roll for an icing. Flooring. Excuse me. Should use the proper terminology. Because we're playing ball hockey, not ice hockey. With 6:07 to go here in the third. Still a 3-3 game. Mariners would score 3 in the second, and the Greyhounds would draw even shortly after the Mariners' third goal. And we're still square at 3. If the score holds, we will go to overtime and then a shootout if it's necessary. Still a lot of time to go here, though. It's Corey Wilson on the draw against Chernitsky. Malloy with a quick shot goes over the net. Malloy up to Gregory. Cross rink pass. Too far for everybody. Malloy hard on the forecheck. Luckenbach battles. Malloy fights through it. There's 2 men on him now. Looking for Gregory. Up high to DeVito. Taken away by Ruiz. Nice stretch pass to Huffnagel. Shot! Just goes wide. Gregory to Wilson. Back to Gregory. Gregory content to hold here for a second. Watching the Mariners change. Now Wilson gains the zone. Waiting for trailers. Almost an own goal there by Chernitsky, who was trying to keep the ball away from Steinberg. San Rocco alertly gets to his post to make the save and keep this one 3-3. So Chernitsky with a goal for his team and also almost a goal against there, as he'll take the draw with Gager, Fredrickson. I can't see the other players, but I would assume that Venetiali's out there. And of course Carter, as the Mariners fight for a loose ball. Thrown in front and they score! Just a little dump in there by the Greyhounds, and Corey Wilson redirects it home to give the Greyhounds a 4-3 lead. And all it needed was the slightest little touch there by Corey and nose-face Killa Wilson to give his team the lead. Savvy little play there by Corey Wilson, and a good keep there by the Greyhounds, who now take the lead with 5:07 to go. Now Gager works it up the far side, lobs to Carter. Good ball to Carter there. Now Venetiali, dangerous in this area. Defended well by Hickey, not giving him the inside. Venetiali tries to work it out, but Greyhounds create a turnover. Henry, he has numbers. Consalvo's with him. Looking in front. Carter there to knock it away. Chernitsky now with a hard back check by Steve Cyan. Mariners trying to win that, and they do. Cross rink, just off his stick now. Chernitsky has it on the near side boards. Looking cross rink. Cyan has it. He'll settle things down as the Mariners work a change here. Greyhounds asking for too many men, but the men were within 3 feet of the bench. Now, little lob pass across here. Jeff Lanedo trying to make it happen in front for the Mariners. Can't do it though. Mariners with the pressure, but Greyhounds masterfully move the ball around. As Hickey has some space on the far side, lobs across to Archambault, knocks it out of the air somehow. Up high shot. Hickey looking for a redirect in front. Greyhounds follow up. Gianni San Rocco covers and windmills with his blocker. Never seen that one before. As the draw will be to the right of San Rocco. Number 7, Caleb Griffin on it for the Greyhounds with 3:28 to go here in the third period. Greyhounds lead 4-3. Off the stick of Corey Wilson. Hollingsworth trying to keep it in, but goes off the tip of his stick. And he'll recover, spin away, make a nice pass, and the Greyhounds are already back in the zone here with Miller. Holding, cross, on net. Save, and then another good save by San Rocco to keep this one a one-score game. San Rocco with a couple of huge saves so far to keep his team in this one. As they've allowed the Greyhounds free rein in front of the net. Here's another chance for Miller, wide open in front. Miller looking for a late man. Shot just goes wide by Griffin. And another cover by San Rocco, who will not windmill this time with his blocker. Draw to the right in front of those beautiful banners of our women's elite players. Carnival, Hofstrom on the draw against Ruiz here. Carnival directly behind Hofstrom, ready for the shot, but Ruiz wins it. Gager looking for Huffnagel. Decides to retreat, reset, lobs it up to Ruiz, who can't knock it out of the air, and that'll go for an icing. Carrick Davis holding his post, not allowing a easy dump in to go in. I have seen that before. As the players will slowly trot back to the face-off dot. Hofstrom again on the draw, representing South Jersey Knights Watch and New Jersey Tier 1 here for the Greyhounds. Also on the under-20 U.S. under-23 national team for USA Ball Hockey. Gager with Hofstrom pressuring. Cyan with a beautiful play to knock that away. Hofstrom looking back door. No, he's looking for the shot. And it's saved once again by San Rocco, who again keeps this a one-goal game with 2:07 to play. And he's going to be looking to come to the bench here soon, I believe, as Huffnagel controls along the near side. Bench calling for the point, and the point is open. Carter shot. High over the head of Carrick Davis. Attempted dump by Cyan is thwarted by the Mariners. Carter keeps it in. Huffnagel down low. Looking to spin out. Looks in front. Nice move there. Back to Huffnagel. Shot, score! The Mariners tied up with exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Aaron Huffnagel with the snipe, low glove.
My bad.
Beautiful pass by Carlos Fornaris Jr., excuse me. Cross rink for Huffnagel, who has a beautiful wrist shot. And he goes low to the glove side on Carrick Davis. And we are now tied at 4 as the Mariners control here. Veneziale shot, rebound. Backdoor, another save by Carrick Davis as Fredrickson went backdoor to Veneziali, and Davis stopped him twice. Now, Mariners can feel the momentum as Chernitsky tries to make a move, but Malloy exits the zone, and they will be offside with 1:01 to play here in the third. So at this point, it's pretty much next goal wins, as we have a minute left. Chernitsky against Wilson on the draw. I would assume that Chernitsky is going to play a lot of the rest of the game, along with the other forwards out here for the Mariners, who enter the zone. Shot. Good glove save there by Gianni San Rocco, and that would have been the spot to windmill, and for some reason he didn't do it. Disappointing performance there by San Rocco. Still, great save off the stick of Consalvo. Chernitsky going down for the block, and San Rocco smartly stays big and up to make that save as the Greyhounds win the draw here, but Mariners control. Looking up for Forneris Jr. Urban just cannot reach it. Wilson shot. Good save, big rebound, but Gager's there. Corey Wilson, always dangerous from long range with that long stick and heavy slapper. 23 seconds to go here in the third period. Carter up to Gager. Gager trying to create some space for himself, but good pressure there. Now Wilson tries to sauce it in for Malloy. Nothing doing. Mariners take the ball, kill the clock, and we are headed to overtime. So 4-4, headed to overtime. And based on how this game has gone, I'm gonna do a prediction for each team for an overtime game-winning goal scorer. We're gonna go with Steve Syan for the Greyhounds, and we're gonna go with Scotty Veneziali for the Mariners. Both have been dangerous in this game, and in 3-on-3, there's so much space, especially for these great players. Yes, we are going to be playing 3-on-3. For these elite players, so much time and space. All it takes is one mistake, one turnover, one bad step, and a guy falls down, and you immediately have a 3-on-2 going the other way. So off the draw here, what you're going to see is possession will be key, and you'll see a lot of methodical passing is what I'm calling for here, as Urban, Worgan, and Ruiz will be the starters for the Mariners. Hickey, Hollingsworth, and Mike Henry. So we've got Triple H for the Greyhounds, and we've got Team USA for the Mariners here. Starting lineups presented by Imp. As Urban controls, Ruiz up to Worgan. Along the near side boards, Scotty Worgan, number 37. Up to Eddie Urban, his teammate. Can't control the pass. Worgan lost the ball for a second, but he fights off Mike Henry as Urban looks for the sauce pass back to Nick Carter, but Greyhounds take control now as they'll look for a change. Slow and steady, as you see so often in 3-on-3 hockey. Now Mike Malloy from Gregory. Players rotate. Wilson in deep for Gregory. Gregory checking for Neris. Trying to work it free. Veneziali there. Shot by Wilson. Looking for the redirection by Malloy. Couldn't get good wood on it. And now Forneris controls. Veneziali with Forneris streaking. Back to Carter. 1:48 to go here in the fourth period. the near side. Fredrickson looking to beat his man. Burns past him, shoved to the ground. No call there. Archambault strong on defense. Back-to-back Buffalo Tier 1 MVD, Jacob Archambault. He has it now. Gains the zone. Sauce pass to Cyan. Shot, score! Steve Cyan ends it in overtime for the Greyhounds, who take this one 5-4. Their second win of the day. Beautiful pass. And Cyan makes no mistake, outweighting San Rocco. Incredible breakout there by the Greyhounds. Malloy to Archambault. Cyan holds the line. Nasty little sauce pass. Cyan, patient, patient, patient. Puts it over the blocker and pad of San Rocco to give the Greyhounds the overtime winner. Great game by both teams. And a strong bounce back by the Mariners, who fell in their first game, force overtime in this one. Great performance by San Rocco and net. And overall, I felt like the Mariners really came together in that one, but the Greyhounds with that top line and strong play on defense by a few players, along with a couple of huge saves by Carrick Davis, give the Greyhounds the win. And both teams will have one more game on the day as we move to Women's Elite up next.
What is it?
My new boyfriend.